Chapter 7. Someone who enjoys mischievous jokes. Yeon's mind raced as he stood on the platform. What should I do? What should I say? He considered making excuses. Haein, that was actually for a school assignment. I needed it to write a marketing report about those things. Or maybe, no, wait, actually I bought it as a charm. There's a superstition that carrying it helps with exams. Or even, no, actually I accidentally bought it while trying to buy vitamins. He groaned. No, that's ridiculous. Lying would be so pathetic. It's better to just be honest about what I was thinking at the time, even if it means getting scolded. Haein, about that, he began, his voice trembling. Wait, may I say something first? Haein interrupted, her expression serious. Yes, sure, go ahead, Yeon said, bracing himself. It's nothing much, but there's something I wanted to let you know in advance. Haein said, her voice steady but hesitant. For a while, I plan to keep some distance from you, Yeon. Why? Yeon asked, his heart sinking. I realize that I don't feel any tension when I'm with you, Yeon, she explained. Especially last time. I know I was drunk, but still. Maybe it's because when I was younger, I used to hang out with my uncle's bandmates, talking about music a lot. So, I guess I played around with you without much caution too, and without realizing it, I crossed a line. Yeon's mind flashed to the condoms. Is this about the condoms I bought? Haein burst out laughing. It did catch me off guard, but it didn't bother me much. Considering the vibe of the drinking party that day, it's not surprising to feel that way. We're both adults who know what's what, though I didn't expect you'd consider a one-night stand. I'm sorry, but I really didn't suggest drinking for a one-night stand. Yeon protested, his face burning. I get it, ha ha ha, Haein said, waving it off. Anyway, that's not what I meant by crossing the line. Whatever happened, it wasn't a big deal. Then what is it really? Yeon asked, confused. It's because I'm just too unbearable. Haein said, her voice softening. What do you mean? Yeon asked, frowning. Think about it. That night, the things I did, barging into someone's apartment uninvited because I wanted to drink, sleeping on the bed while the host had to sleep on the sofa, borrowing clothes shamelessly. Every single thing I did was obnoxious and unbearable, she said, her cheeks flushing with embarrassment. You mean those things? Yeon said, relief washing over him. Ha ha. I was so hyped up while drunk that I didn't realize it, but when I woke up, I really felt bad about it, Haein admitted. So I ran away without even saying goodbye. Sorry about that. That's surprising, Yeon said, his voice warm. Haein, you've always been cool and confident, like you didn't care what others thought about you. But now, seeing you regret feeling embarrassed and apologize like this, it's so unexpected. Maybe that's why I find this side of you so cute. Haein's eyes widened, her shoulders shaking as she tried not to laugh. Anyway, I want to keep some distance because of those rude things I did, she said, regaining her composure. If I stay close, I might do something similar again. I might not come to this station for a while. That's not okay, Yeon blurted, his voice louder than intended. Not okay? Haein asked, raising an eyebrow. Why not? She pressed, her tone teasing. Yeon stammered, scrambling for words. Didn't I tell you? Long Afternoon might release a new song soon. I want to talk about it, especially with you, Haein. Haein smiled softly, but her voice was firm. But if I stay close, I might do something stupid again. You've seen my drinking habits. I might do something even worse. That's okay, Yeon said, his voice earnest. The actions you think are rude, I can handle all of them. Even a few mischievous jokes and your wild drunken antics, I can accept all of it. So don't distance yourself. Please, never. Haein blinked, caught off guard by his sincerity. The train's arrival interrupted the moment. The next train is arriving, the announcement blared. Then can I pick the snacks next time? Haein asked, her tone lightening. What? Yeon said, confused. When I come over to your place again, we need to drink together again, right? She said, grinning. I will pick the drinking snacks then. Yes, sounds good, Yeon said, his face lighting up. What I bought last time? Haein began, then smirked. Then keep what you bought last time safe until then. We might need it soon. No way. Yeon's eyes widened, his face flushing. The beer, of course, Haein clarified, laughing. As the train pulled away, Haein leaned back in her seat, relief washing over her. I'm relieved that Yeon didn't get upset. I was worried about what I'd do if I got hated, but her cheeks burned as she thought back to her actions. Ah, why did I act like that? I must have looked like some perverted freak. If I hadn't fallen asleep that time, me would have. She shook her head, mortified. Ah, what am I thinking? So dumb. I should wash up and focus on composing. Is this really his account and not a fake? The message read, "Hello, long afternoon. I really enjoy your music. To get straight to the point, I'd like to propose a collaboration. Please let me know what you think when you're available." Haein stared at the screen, her mind racing. What should I do? Chapter 8. A person who likes to practice other things. Haein sat in the studio, the DM from Sung Hyunjae still open on her phone. The DM I got from Sung Hyunjae yesterday, I just ended up overthinking and couldn't reply. With Sung Hyunjae's style, doing a collaboration sounds fun, she thought, but hesitation gnawed at her. A knock on the door interrupted her thoughts. Yes, come in. Haein, her uncle Hyun-sung burst in, his usual energetic self. Still practicing? No, I'm about to finish, Haein said, closing her phone. Why? I'm ordering dinner for tonight. How about hell teokbokki? Hyun-sung asked, grinning. Are you having something spicy for dinner? I wasn't planning for this, but I'm totally down for it, Haein said, her mood lifting. As they ate, Hyun-sung noticed her distraction. What, is it too bland? Maybe I should have ordered the hellfire flavor? No, it's not that, Haein said, setting down her chopsticks. Actually, yesterday, Sung Hyunjae suggested I collaborate on a song. That's a great opportunity. Hyun-sung exclaimed, his eyes wide. Well, it's just that it feels sudden, so I'm kind of hesitant, Haein admitted. Hesitant? Did he make unreasonable demands? Hyun-sung asked, concerned. It's not that. That person is a really successful musician. If we do a collaboration eventually, it feels like I'll be in the spotlight too, Haein said, her voice trailing off. Ah, you're worried your face might get recognized, right? Hyun-sung said, his tone softening. He knew the scars Haein carried from her past, the pain that made her hide behind the long afternoon persona. I know what she went through when she was younger, the pain she suffered, the scars she still carries, and how they're still hurting. He wanted to say, push forward with rock, but held back, knowing it wasn't that simple. I hope she can overcome that pain quickly and spread her wings. From the perspective of a musician, they're a truly talented artist. How about you meet up and talk? Hyun-sung suggested. It might be better than just thinking about it. As a fellow musician, he might be able to understand your position and help come up with a solution. Even if you don't collaborate, you could still get closer through this opportunity. Haein considered, then smiled. And if we meet, I could get his autograph. We could even use that for studio promotion. That would be false advertising, Hyun-sung laughed, shaking his head. Haein sighed, her thoughts drifting. How do the rock stars I love endure people's judgment and live? How much courage does it take to overcome that pressure? If only I could share that bold spirit. Meanwhile, Yeon was at a special employment program, practicing for job interviews. What are you doing? Ah, Haein, you're here, Yeon said, flustered. There was a special employment program today. I was just reviewing the interview coaching I got from it. So what was that just now? Haein asked, amused. It was expression practice, Yeon said, embarrassed. Can I take a quick look at that brochure? Ah, sure. It's nothing special, though, Yeon said, handing it over. Haein flipped through it, her eyes widening. Wow, you have to pay attention to so many things for just one interview? Want to try something? She said suddenly, a playful glint in her eyes. Huh? What is it? Yeon asked, wary. Speak without avoiding the interviewer's gaze, Haein read from the brochure. It's simple. I'll ask you any question from over there, and you just sit here and answer. Of course, if you avoid my gaze, you're out. Got it? You want to do that here? Yeon said, his cheeks flushing. It's a bit embarrassing. What's the big deal? It's not like anyone else is around right now, Haein said, grinning. Well, that's true, Yeon conceded. Then let's just make it quick. Haein sat across from him, her expression serious. It's been a while since I last saw Haein's serious face. In addition, it's my first time seeing a serious face like that. That look, that's probably Haein giving it her best effort. He imagined her in an interview, dressed in semi-formal attire, her hair swept back, facing the world with determination. I want to see her so bad. Aren't you going to ask a question? Yeon prompted, snapping her out of her thoughts. Ah, I was just thinking for a moment, Hayen said, startled. All right, I'll ask. When was your last kiss? Huh? Which company asks a question like that? That's personal. Yoon protested, his face red. They could throw in some unexpected questions. We should practice those too, Hayen said, laughing. But no one asks that kind of question. It's not some drinking game. Yoon shot back. Huh, that's boring. You're disqualified. Hayen teased. What a black company. I'm reporting you to the Ministry of Employment. Anyway, it looks like we have no future together, Yoon said, playing along. Ah, forget it. I'm not going. Here you go, Hayen said, holding out a small object. I'll give you the interview fee. What's this? Yoon asked, taking it. It's a guitar pick. I use it when playing electric guitar, Hayen said. If you carry it, you won't make any mistakes because it holds the energy I put into my practice. Take it and succeed in your interview. Hayen's guitar pick, Yoon said, touched. Thanks. I'll definitely bring it to my interview. Oh, by the way, Hayen added, smirking, I saw earlier that when you're nervous, your nostrils flare. What, really? Yoon exclaimed, horrified. Yeah, haha. Check it out in the mirror, Hayen said, laughing as she walked away. Later, Hayen checked her phone, her thoughts returning to Sung Hyun-jae's DM. I'll think about it after the interview, she typed, then paused. Was the idea of talking face-to-face expressed through interview? She's such a unique person this long afternoon. Chapter 9, People Who Like Artists. Hayen stood outside a sleek building, her heart pounding. This is the building where we were supposed to meet. She glanced at her phone, checking the address for Sung Hyun-jae's studio. Which floor is the studio on? Excuse me, are you long afternoon? A voice called out. Hayen turned to see Sung Hyun-jae, his easy smile instantly recognizable. Hello, I'm Sung Hyun-jae. Was it hard to find the place? Not really. Google Maps showed the way, so it was easy, Hayen said, trying to keep her nerves in check. Ha, that's a relief. These alleys all look so similar, I sometimes get confused myself, Hyun-jae said, leading her inside. By the way, did you come alone? When we talked over DM, I heard there were other band members. Usually I work and go around alone, Hayen explained. The other members just help out during recording and arranging. Ah, so it's like a one-man band, Hyun-jae said, intrigued. A band, but also a solo artist. He gestured for her to follow. Follow me. Let's chat inside. By the way, what should I call you? Is it okay to keep calling you long afternoon? My real name is Shin Hae-in, she said. You can call me whatever's comfortable for you. Shin Hae-in! Ha, then I'll call you Hae-in! Hyun-jae said, his enthusiasm infectious. Whatever works for you. Hae-in said, her reaction more reserved. The reaction seems lukewarm, Hyun-jae thought, a flicker of doubt crossing his mind. I thought mentioning the label would spark interest. Does this mean she's not interested in my label, or she's confident she can succeed on her own? The company meeting room is under renovation, so we'll chat in my studio, Hyun-jae said, opening the door. Besides, I need to let you hear the demo anyway. Company. Does that mean this whole building belongs to you, Hyun-jae? Hayen asked, surprised. Oh, no, I just lease a few offices here, Hyun-jae said, laughing. I'm not that much of a celebrity to own such a big building. Still, who knows? If the label I'm preparing does well, maybe I'll buy the whole building someday. Ah, so you're creating a label, Hayen said, impressed. Looks like she won't be easy to win over, Hyun-jae thought, noting her guarded expression. I stayed up all night composing yesterday. I'm so sleepy. Let's wrap this meeting quickly and nap in the practice room. What would you like to drink? Hyun-jae offered. Coffee, zero cola, beer, we have everything here. No, I'm fine, Hayen said. Actually, I'd like to get straight to discussing the collaboration project. Ha, sure, I guess it makes sense since we both made time for this meeting, Hyun-jae said, pulling out some papers. Let's go over the contract terms. Feel free to ask about anything. I have one question, Hayen said, her voice cautious. If we do collaborate, will I have to participate in live shows or promotional activities? With my face revealed. That's entirely up to you, Hayen, Hyun-jae said, his tone reassuring. You can stay as a faceless artist or join me in going around for activities. But there's one thing I'd like to tell you. The reason I wanted to collaborate with Long Afternoon wasn't just because I thought it would be commercially successful. I really want to properly introduce this talented artist to the world. That's the sincere fandom I approached you with. I hope you can understand that. Haein blinked, surprised by his sincerity. If performing live was a must, I was going to decline. But surprisingly, he's pretty flexible about that. Is this just a facade to secure the deal? Or is it genuine consideration for me? Shall we listen to the demo now? Hyunjae asked, pulling up the track. Ah, yes, Haein said, leaning in. As the music played, Haein's eyes widened. Wait a second, Hyunjae. Yes, he asked, startled. This collaboration project, does it mean I'm just featuring as the vocalist on a song you've already finished? She asked, her tone sharp. Yes, is the song not good? Hyunjae asked, concerned. The track is amazing, but this is a collaboration, Haein said, her passion flaring. It needs not just your style, but mine too. Step aside for a moment. Ah, sure, Hyunjae said, moving over as Haein took control of the console. I'll delete all these unnecessary tracks, she declared, her fingers flying over the controls. What? You can just keep them muted, Hyunjae protested. Nope, no way, delete it all, Haein said, her eyes gleaming with determination. You shouldn't cling to things like this. Hyunjae watched, stunned, as she reworked the track. Honestly, Hyunjae's track is so perfectly crafted, there's nothing to improve on, Haein thought. If I mess up, I might end up being neither here nor there. But my fans don't just like my songs, they like my style too. So as long as the name Long Afternoon is attached, I can't compromise on my style. I thought you were only influenced by shoegaze and post-rock, Hyunjae said, impressed. But you can also arrange in a style like this. Instead of abandoning your style to compromise, you seamlessly bring the track into your domain and showcase your individuality. Fascinating. Long Afternoon? No, Shin Haein, this person is truly an intriguing artist. I can feel it. We're going to make a great song. Haein, want me to bring you a beer? Hyunjae asked, grinning. Yes, Haein said, her focus unbroken. And write the first verse lyrics while you're at it. I'll finish the arrangement today itself. Meanwhile, Yeon sat in the library, struggling with an assignment. I feel like I'll lose marks because my argument isn't solid. Ah, whatever. I'll take a short break first. He checked his phone, noting the date. Mid-April means midterms will be over, so I'll have some breathing room. I should prep for aptitude tests and check out some job fairs. And also, I want to grab drinks with Haein. Of course, that depends on whether our schedules match. His phone buzzed with a notification from Haein. Yeonwoon, let's hold a listening party. Yeon's eyes widened. A listening party? He saw the Long Afternoon Instagram post. 0428, new single releasing.